Hi Cancer, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a what do you need to know reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign of Cancer. All the gumph about videos is all down below to do with role reversals and also a link to find different aspects of your chart, because it may be that another part of your chart resonates or you want to check that out to see if it goes alongside it. Also gumph to do with decks and links to things is all down below. I feel like you just want to get down to business today, Cancer. Like, I just want to make this happen. It's just going to happen. Let's make this happen. Very bullish energy, Cancer. Okay, what does Cancer need to know today? What does Cancer need to know today? Oh! Nine of Swords, anxiety, fear, reclusion. Four of Cups, apathy, not seeing a way out. Absolute doubt. That you're never, this is it. You think that this is it and you're stuck here. You're stuck on this rock with what you've got and that's it. That's literally what I'm getting. It's causing you anxiety and turmoil. I don't want to be here. This is where I'm stuck and I don't see any way to get out of this. I don't see any way out of this. But there is a way out. The sun, joy, light. There is a way out, Cancer. The sun will shine again. Oh, hello. There's four. They've come together. Oh. See, I've got it. It's come out and I've read it and I'm like, wow, 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 wow. And then I've gone, oh. And it is wow, 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 wow. Absolutely wow, 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 wow. It's just, you're so meh. Oh my God, you want to cry. You're so low, you don't even think the sun will shine again. You just, nothing is going to come again. Oh. It's not a good place, Cancer. I've been there. I'm not worth shit. I'm not. Life's never going to change for me. The good news is it is. The Wheel of Fortune is a twist in fate, a changing of the seasons. This may be at the changing of the seasons. So as spring's coming in, that's here in the UK. We're in winter and we'll be coming into spring in the end of next month. It will start warming up into the end of February, March. At the next time of the season, your life's going to change. Could be a month away, 10 weeks away. Storms don't last forever. Storms don't last forever. Siri, Eurovision entry. Not last year, year before. I love Eurovision. Stick a Eurovision album on, it'll make you feel better. But yeah, Twist of Fate's coming in. Please don't freak out by what I'm about to show you. You will see the card and go, oh my God, my life's over. It's not. Something is coming in to change of fate. It could be something from the past or something that brings memory from the past, but you won't even see it coming. You won't expect it. It won't even, bam. And the Tower is there and it looks awful and you think your whole world's going to collapse. It's not. This Tower comes in to close out a cycle. The world is all about the end of a cycle, finishing a cycle. But the good news is that the Tower, although yes, it does obliterate and destroy and come out of nowhere, it can only destroy what isn't supposed to be in your life anyway. So this change can come in. Six of Cups can be getting innocent flirtation. If you weren't expecting it, it will start from a really naive, innocent place, innocence. Could be from a group, a small class. I'm also getting, if you go to a support group, something's going to hit you like lightning and change your life, and it's all good. It ends the cycle of what doesn't serve you anymore. See that water's ripples. Ripples. Why are you so... What doesn't serve you is this craggy mentality. This is like a crag on a moor. Bam, it comes in, it knocks this, and it takes it all down to the fundamental base. It takes you right back down to base. So what comes in may take you right back to the foundations of what you're willing to accept. When you were younger, and you were confident and you were happy and joyous and you were in this happy mentality before this darkness, whatever it is that is causing this anxiety and tension and apathy and this belief that you're not worth anything. You are worth something, Cancer. You're worth the world, just so you know. You're worth the world, just so you know. Whatever it was from your childhood, days on the beach, sunshine, playing with friends, drinking with friends. Something is going to come in, bam, and you're going to go, do you know what? I'm not willing to accept less than I would have back then. When I was 16, 17, when it came to relationships, this is when it came to 14, when I was a teenager, I used to think I had options. You know, if I didn't want to go out with a boy, I could like go out with him and then go, do you know what, don't worry, because if I break up with him, I've got him, and if I break up with him, I've got him, which is really shallow and arrogant, and I get that, and trust me, I've learnt my lesson from that. But there was confidence there, and I knew my worth. I knew if he wasn't good enough, there was somebody else out there, which is the point I'm trying to get to. I knew that I was worth more than any crap they were going to give me. So if they didn't treat me the way I wanted to be treated, bang, they were gone and off they went. At some point, whether it was karmic coming in to teach me a lesson for playing that card too often, I accepted less than I was worth. And at some point, you have accepted less than you're worth because you don't believe that there's any other option out there for you. This could be a job that you're just so unhappy in and you think, well, I'm stuck here now. And bang, something will come up. It's what you've always wanted to do. Bam, it's here, and you go for it and you get that job that you've always wanted. You've wanted this. This is the ultimate closing of a cycle. There's a story about a boy who wanted enough blue sky for a pair of trousers. It's an Enid Blyton story. But no matter how dark it was, the boy went up to the man, a guy who controlled the weather. I can't remember the exact details of the story. And he said he was always going to make the sky grey and that they'd never see the sun again. And somebody said if you just had enough blue sky, just a little bit, the world would turn light again. And so this boy went to this guy's house, and anyway, I think he cut his trousers or something on his property, and he went, or something happened, and it was the guy's fault that the boy had these ripped trousers. And he said, you need to compensate me, basically. And he said, okay, what do you want? He went, I want enough blue sky to make a new pair of trousers for a pair of trousers. And the guy gave it to him, and the sun came out again. What you need to do, something's going to come in. The sun always shines behind those grey clouds. The sun is always there. The joy is always there. You just have to reveal it. It just has to reveal itself. It may be dark, it may be horrible right now, but you need to understand that a twist of fate is coming in, and the fact that sometimes it's a twist of fate, but it's equally, it can be a twist of fate that you have manifested yourself. You can command your own fate. The Wheel of Fortune, because it turns this in the upright position, it means you have an element of control with this change of fate. It could be that it comes up and it is in your hands to seize the opportunity that you've always wanted. And it will just appear, and it'll be like lightning bolt, bang, I should apply for that job. And you won't even know why. Because normally you tell yourself, I shouldn't even go for that. Don't even dream that dream. Don't even do that. What's the point? I'll never get it. A lightning bolt, and you'll do it anyway. And it will change your entire life, because suddenly you're doing the job you love. And suddenly everything seems better because your soul is happy and your spirit's happy and you're happy because you're finally achieving what it is you wanted to achieve. You're Cancer, you're the Chariot. You have the ability to pull polar opposites in and make things happen and drive yourself forward. You have the chance to command this change. Equally, it could be something from your past that comes in like a bolt of lightning and bam, it's what you've always wanted. It could be a past love. I'm really not getting, other than the Six of Cups, it being an old friend that makes you believe in yourself again, or I'm not getting that they're necessarily a love coming back into your life. But something from the past comes in, whether it's a secret desire you've always had or a realization that you can achieve something you always thought you wanted to. Even if it is that you will love again, despite the fact you are stuck somewhere, that you get to that place where you are so down and so negative and so hard on yourself that you believe there is no other option out there for you, that you are where you are and you should just be bloody grateful for what you've got. Fuck that. No, don't stay somewhere you're sad. Find the fight. Something will come to you that will give you the tools you need to take the reins of your chariot again and drive it forward to where it is you actually want to be. And it will come from nowhere, and it will just, and you'll be like, it is up to you to take that opportunity. It's up to you to take the reins and to do the work. It will take work because there are mountains. You don't climb mountains. There's no cable lift on this picture. There's no cable car taking you up to the top of that mountain. It's going to feel rocky and barren. It's going to feel lonely. It's going to feel rocky. It's going to feel barren. It's going to feel sparse, and you're going to doubt. But when you do, if you need time out from the struggles, take yourself to the beach, dip your toes in the ocean, or just sit there and just breathe in the winter wind. The winter wind? Maybe that's important. The wind from the beach. Just take the sea air in. Just take it in and just breathe it in and out, and just sit there and focus on what it is you want. Set your intention out of what it is you want. What it is you want to grow into. Where it is you want to grow towards. What is your light that you want to grow towards? Career. Stable relationship that you are not willing to accept any less. If you accept crap, you're just going to get crap. If you go, no thank you please, no thank you please, no thank you please, no thank you, no thank you, don't take less than you're worth. And then what you need to do is, until this happens, you need to work on yourself, nourish yourself, to realize that you are worth more than where you are right now. And I think on some level you do know that it's that little monster in your head that's whispering, telling you that you're not good enough. My daughter's just had a book. She was feeling like that, and she's just had a book that was recommended to her by the doctor, and it was My Hidden Chimp or something. Anyway, there's an adult version, and I intend to get it for myself because the turnaround in her has been amazing, so I'm going to get it for myself. So maybe it's worth having a look at that. That's just a recommendation. I'm not saying it's going to cure you. I'm just saying if you have a look at, I think it's called the Chimp Paradox when it's the adult version. But the Hidden Chimp sounds so much more fun, and I kind of want to buy myself the kids booklet. But it's all about quietening that monkey on your back that just keeps telling you no, stop, you can't do this. You can do anything you fucking want. You can do anything you fucking want. You can change your own fate. Merida, you can change your fate. But yeah. So yeah, take some time out. Go to the beach if you can. Sit there on the beach and just think about what it is you've always wanted to do. I've had a memory box this week that I opened up, and it told me all these things that I used to do when I was a kid, or used to like as a kid from my teachers. And I had one teacher that said my work was amazing, but my handwriting could be better. And I didn't read that report. My presentation and handwriting could be better. And that was my school report in year 6 or year 5 or 6. That she could take time and more effort on her presentation and handwriting. And I get that they have to give you something to build on. I get that. But what I'd looked at before in this box was these 2 booklets of work, and we'd sewn the covers on the front. So it's like a padded thing, and you'd done like a design on the front. Anyway, opened it up, and the first thing me and my daughter did, who's 9 by the way, so this would be like next year's work and the year after, we sat there and we went, wow, look how good my handwriting is in this book. I can't believe how well I wrote for a 10-year-old. And then it was all laid out in work, and we went, what a really cool way to fold, because it was like folded in different triangles and squares. I think anyway, I'd folded it all different patterns and shapes on the thing, and we went, that's a really cool way to fold paper. That's really different. I've never seen anybody present work like that. And I can't even remember. I remember what's in the folder, but I don't remember how I folded it. And I don't remember thinking, look how good my writing was. And it was like this lightning bolt, bang. Somebody told you that your handwriting was crap, or not crap. He told me that it could be improved. See, that's the negative monkey, taken as you could improve on that as a complete no, you failed on that. And that's not how you should think. You could improve on that writing. And I appreciate that he thought that I could improve on my writing at that point. But looking back now, my writing was fucking good. My writing presentation was not traditional presentation of how to put the work in the book, but it was me, and it was kind of funky and fun and completely different the way that it was done. I wasn't made to fold paper into squares and rectangles and put them there. I was made to fold them into funky triangles and make you puzzle your way out of to look at the work. You were meant to earn my work and learn something in the process. You have to appreciate that you are that person, and you are folded in a quirky way that somebody has to undo. And just because the person you're with right now doesn't get that, doesn't mean that you have to stay there and accept less and be different to who you are. When I was 10, all I took from that report was that my handwriting needed to be improved and I could be better at presentation. And when I look back now, I see this, and all it said was my year 3-4 report was a wonderful teacher. I had a brilliant teacher. She was called Mrs. Baker, and I love her even now, and she taught me things that I'm only learning the lesson of now. So if you're a teacher, do not ever doubt that what you are doing does not have an effect on people. 30 years later, or nearly 30 years, I'm not quite that old yet, 30 years later, I'm still learning from the lessons she taught me. So I had that realization this week, bang. And it's changed how I look at things. You can it's the tiniest thing. If it means going back through your school memory box to see some flicker of how many people loved you when you were at secondary school or high school or wherever you are. Take a moment to go back, remember the good, because it's all light in this picture. There's no darkness. It's all light. It's all nice, happy beach memories. Where you grew from, where you are on your journey. 9-year-old Kayleigh, how old my daughter is now. 9-year-old Kayleigh had a teacher that said that I could be anything. I was bright. I was a very good leader. I wasn't horrible. I had lots of friends. I don't remember having friends at school, but they said that I was friendly and people liked me. But seeing another person's perspective of how I was then, and it said she could be if she just stopped doubting herself, if she had more self-esteem. It actually says the words, if she had more self-esteem, She just needs to believe in herself a little bit more. And that was at 9 years old that I was told that I needed to believe in myself more. And I read it again this week and I was like, wow. Sorry. Just go back and read the good of what people said about you, even if it's reading like, we're so hard on ourselves when we're growing up. I always had to behave. I always had to be not be embarrassing and not bring shame and not be too much or too full on or too crazy or too silly. I wasn't made to be boring. I wasn't made to be small. I wasn't made to be anything other than the awesome thing that I am now. And it's only now at 35. And I'm quite lucky that at 35 I finally accepted who I am and that I don't have to apologise for it. Just go back, find the nuggets, the gold, the essence of what it was when you were younger, what you had before you let people take it away from you. And I say you let it take it, you didn't mean to, but you did let it. I did it myself. I let someone do horrific things to me, and all the while accepting it because I didn't think I could do any better because they kept chipping away. They kept chipping away and telling me that I could be better at this or I could be better than that. And because of the mentality that I was, and that's not how my brain works, I just saw that as failure because I'm a people pleaser. Cancers are people pleasers. We just want to make everybody happy and everybody love us and everybody stay with us. But once you have that moment of clarity that rips away all the crap that anybody's ever told you, all that burden that you take on of yourself, that you've told yourself that you're shit, that you're crap, that you're not worthy of anything better than the shit you're taking right now, that you're not worthy of a decent person, that there will never be anyone out there that will love you the way you're supposed to be loved. I'm not being funny. I've had love in my life, and I'm very lucky that I had a beautiful love in my life. I've had shit too. I've had shit too, and I didn't appreciate the sunshine when I had it. And you just need to look back and appreciate the sunshine that you had. You've had it once, you can have it again. If nothing else, look around you. Look around and just see people and just think, wow, they've got love. There are people that are, I've sat there and I've thought, like, would I ever find anybody ever again? And I look around and I always go, oh, I've got 3 kids, no one would ever want me. Because they wouldn't want to take that on. And yet I see people take on 8 other kids because they love the person. And then you think, this is just an assessment of my life. This isn't this, whatever. There is always love out there for you. There is always acceptance out there for you. You just have to know it's there and find it. And this is that moment when you realise all this shit doesn't have foundation. As soon as you hit it with something positive, a bit of light, that's going tumbling. That's never happening. And you'll go back to the foundations of where you were when you were confident, when you felt sexy, when you felt like you could take on the world, when you felt like you could achieve anything, when you were your true chariot spirit, where you knew you could bring everything together and make that shit happen. When you have that, you've learnt your lesson and you're on fire and you can go anywhere. Cancer, please don't doubt yourself. Please do not live in that apathetic world where you think you're not worth anything, where you are never going to do, where you've burdened yourself with everybody else's, what you perceive everybody's expectations are of you. You are worth so much more, Cancer. You are worth the sun and the moon and the stars. Stop being trapped in self-doubt. You just need to look within and see your worth. Gain a bit of perspective. The world is beautiful. The world is beautiful. You are that world. You are beautiful. And we don't fully appreciate what we have. It's about a change of perspective. It's being grateful for what you do have. And I don't mean when you go, well, at least I have someone. That's not gratitude. Gratitude is, I'm grateful that I do not need another person to make me happy. I am grateful that I have the opportunity to read tarot. I'm grateful that tarot came into my life. I'm grateful that I know my worth now. I'm grateful that love is out there again for me if I want it. I'm grateful that I meet new people every day who can be my friends. I've always moved around and gone, oh, I don't have any friends, I don't have any friends. And then I don't have any friends or connections, and I just feel lonely all the time. What I don't see is them when they're there. You know, I look back through the things, and there's like messages when I moved schools, and my friend got everybody to write a note on a piece of paper, and she sent it to me because she missed me and they missed me, and they just wanted to let me know that they missed me. And then when I left sixth form and secondary and year 11 secondary school, there's all these things signed to say how much they love you and how much they're going to miss you, and these crazy little tidbits that just take you right back to that moment. You're like, huh, forgot about them. And then you just have to go back and remember the people that did love you and recognize them and be grateful that they were there. And if they've been there before, they will be there again. There will be people again. There is love out there for everyone. You just have to change your perspective and see it. Be the sunflower that rises and looks for the sunlight, because that's what they do. They follow each other, and then if they're struggling, they look to each other and they support each other until the sun comes out again, and then they follow it. You need to be a sunflower. You need to look for the light, and you need to look. If you can't see the light, then you need to look for the person that can help you get to that light. But that is not a person that you're not happy with, and it is not a person that tells you that you are crap or makes you feel like you're crap. And you stay with them because you feel grateful. Because in my experience, the people that do that to you are the ones that then cheat on you, and they look elsewhere because they think they're so much better. But they're not. They're not. Riddled with chlamydia and syphilis, probably, because they're out dicking everywhere. But anyway, whatever. Or fanning, fucking everywhere. Who knows? They have no respect for themselves. That's why they tear other people down, and that's why they catch these things, because they have no self-respect for their body. But whatever. And on some level, they don't think they're worth it either. That's why they do that to you. They take chunks out of you because it makes them feel a little bit better for a bit. Anyway, Cancer, I hope that's told you what you need to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.